Endo Pharmaceuticals' goal for its President's Club Gala was to propel its sales force to reach $1 billion in sales. To help them achieve this feat, Harith dedicated itself to crafting a distinct event with a destination, theme, and one-of-a-kind components all designed to entice and wow attendees. Harith chose Rio de Janeiro as the location and then challenged itself to develop an experience that would bring the spirit of the CARIOCA, the native people of Rio, to life. Harith also aimed to contribute to social, economic, and environmental sustainability. It purchased decor from local merchants and artisans, many made from natural indigenous materials. Harith infused the theme into every element of the reward event. Upon entering the ballroom at the Copacabana Palace, guests found themselves transported to the Amazonian rainforest. The honorees enjoyed an extraordinary 5-course meal, with each course incorporating indigenous ingredients. Following the meal, samba dancers shared CARIOCA history and culture through their intricate dances, music, and spectacular costumes. Harith successfully engaged the President's Club guests and incorporated sustainability for a world-class event. The sales force surpassed its $1 billion sales goal, reaching $1.09 billion in sales. As a finale for IBM's annual Golden Circle event, Fourth Wall Events created a BEATLEMANIA beach party. On the last night of the trip, the beach was transformed into a flower-powered dream world. Guests were greeted by 50 larger-than-life daisies, seemingly growing out of the sand. Smiley-face flags wove in the breeze, and waiters passed out specialty drinks and far-out favors. As the sun set, the giant daisies revealed their true flower power, providing the lighting for the evening. The guests took to the Twister dance floor made up of giant dots of colored sand, where they were surprised with a performance by a Beatles tribute band. The evening culminated in a fireworks display timed to coincide with Hey Jude. While the BEATLEMANIA Bash appeared effortless, Fourth Wall and its partners had to overcome several challenges. For example, to manage the unpredictable Bermuda weather, the scenic daisies were made to withstand high winds, and the team was on standby to move indoors at a moment's notice. Rising above all expectations, Fourth Wall motivated and inspired loyalty with the BEATLEMANIA Bash, which earned the highest rating in the history of the Golden Circle. Presented with the challenge of building a program around the last ever board meeting of a Southeast Asian financial institution, Veritas Group Sydney partnered with Ovation Ireland. Together, the team needed to create a high-end, one-of-a-kind experience for this prestigious group. That experience proved to be enthralling for each of the 90 guests, a luxurious immersion into Irish culture. Guests went on a historic walking tour of Dublin, learned how to cook Irish cuisine in a farmhouse kitchen, and took a literary walk through the city. One evening, the group assembled for an extravagant dinner at Dublin Castle, where they dined to the strains of the Irish Baroque Orchestra and a choir. Ovation also planned a day at the races, where the group watched from a custom-built marquee with an excellent view of the company's logo at the finish line. The culminating event was a dinner in the tradition of a vibrant Irish festival, complete with Irish music and 2 world champion Irish dancers. Ovation's hard work, extraordinary attention to detail, and ability to adapt and find solutions quickly led to a highly successful event. QWEST Communications International's Circle of Excellence program recognizes its high-performing sales and care professionals. QWEST wanted this year's program to reflect the company's philosophy of communications plus community spirit of service, and so turned to Carlson Marketing for a trip that both rewarded and encouraged social responsibility. Throughout the program, Carlson seamlessly integrated sustainability and community service into the reward experience. It used recycled napkins, energy-efficient lighting, and live plant centerpieces at the welcome event. Throughout the trip, the whole group gathered to make backpacks for the Warrior Foundation. While service was a focus, Carlson did not neglect the incentive side of the trip. One highlight of the trip was the QWEST black and white balls. where each business unit recognized its high achievers. Guests were also treated to a night of dancing at Club QWEST, a performance by comedian Frank Caliendo, a behind-the-scenes tour of San Diego Zoo, and many other engaging activities. Carlson effectively weaved recognition and the communications plus community spirit of service philosophy together. QWEST gave the event a 9.5 out of 10, and over $17,900 worth of goods was donated to the Warrior Foundation. BMC Software wanted an engaging incentive trip for its sales force to help recognize their achievements. It turned to Capital Services, Inc. to motivate and inspire its sales executives. CSI was up against some major challenges. BMC's trip to Egypt had just fallen through, giving CSI a mere 6 weeks to plan and execute a trip at the substitute site, Washington, D.C. To ensure that attendees wouldn't feel let down by the less exotic location, CSI vowed to wow them. CSI developed a theme inspired by DC's reputation as the spy capital of the world. Guests were given a one-of-a-kind Cold War experience. CSI recreated a White House state dinner, arranged a private tour of the Watergate Hotel, and took participants on a scandal tour. The group also enjoyed exclusive experiences at the International Spy Museum and at the National Air and Space Museum. CSI exceeded all the clients' expectations, creating a rousing experience with a memorable theme, all within a very tight timeline and budget. As BMC's CEO remarked, the Cold War adventure was one of the best trips the group ever had.